Hey there, it's Saturday morning, and I'm gonna go for a run through Krakow now. And I'm gonna start at my hotel and go through the old town, and then show you a little bit of that. There's no people out now, so I can run at it because usually it's just insanely mobbed, even by 10 o'clock. But I'm gonna run through the old town and a little bit of this historical square of Krakow, which is the largest square in all of Europe. And then I'm going to go through a park, down to a main square, through a castle, and onto the castle grounds. And then I'm going to go around the castle and to go down and run through the Jewish quarter, which will be closed probably by the time I get there. It's Saturday. And then run over the bridge to the water, and then to Schindler's factory. And then I'll come through a different section of Poland on the way back. It's about a 6-mile run. And before I start, this is my hotel here. And right here, where I'm starting from, is where Pope John Paul lived when he was trying to be an actor. And because at the time Poland was occupied and they didn't allow Polish people to study, and he wanted to study, the only way you could study if you were Polish is if you were clergy, and so that's why he actually first became a priest, and then eventually became our Pope, and he's lived right here next to my house. And we begin. Now, right around the corner from here, as you'll see, it's dead now. Believe me, there's hundreds of people here in an hour, in 2 hours, once 9, 10 o'clock happens. But this is the largest square in all of Europe, coming up here. Cafes line the entire perimeter of it. People drinking. Now this is in 15th, 14th century market that sold. Look at that. That's where they put out the torches when they entered the building, because it sold textiles and cloth, and so they didn't allow flames inside the building. But you couldn't douse them in water because they would be hard to relight when you were going home. So you put them out in those little divots. Everyone's getting ready for a big day. Memorial to the Pope. When he became Pope, he explicitly stated that he didn't want any images of him throughout Poland. And there's 900 alone in Krakow. It was also significant because it was the first time somebody led the Catholic Church that was from a communist place, because at the time Poland was occupied by the Russians. Taking a little bit of a longer way so we can see a little bit more of the city, the old city leading to the castle. Okay, the old town is up there in the market. I swept around, and then here there's another road. This road leads to the Jewish quarter and also the castle, which is what we're gonna hit first. And the castle, Jewish quarter, Schindler's factory. So you can see I'm running down the middle of the road. It's no cars really here at this time. Not in Old Town, because a lot of cars really can't get in. It's more like deliveries. Here's the castle grounds. And I think I'll be able to run into the inner courtyard. Go around this way. Christ, more hills and stairs. So a lot of this castle was destroyed, and all these names are all over about 10% of the benefactors that donated money to rebuild the castle. The very first plaque is a guy from New York, actually. This building has a unique architecture in that it has Gothic, Renaissance, Neoclassicism, and I forgot the fourth one already. I'm too tired. Anyway, it has 4 different styles from different eras. I'm hoping to go in the courtyard here. I think I can. This is the royal courtyard. All those columns were red, and they had gold, and they even had a blue fresco going across, which was the most expensive color you can get because you had to go to Iraq, I think it is, to get the plant that allowed you to do it. There's obviously a concert here. It's also where the Nazis occupied, and also some, I think, Russian troops as well. But the Nazis destroyed it. Not like destroyed the building and bombing it, but like the soldiers didn't have respect for the palace, and so they, you know, changed the rooms. But yeah, it's beautiful. I wish I knew about the concert last night. It's a tough run. I only had 4 hours sleep. I remember the other one. Baroque. Neoclassicism, Baroque, Renaissance. I forgot the other one, right? Gothic. Now we'll go another way so you can see a view of the water in the city from up high. This is what they call a dragon's den. You go downstairs into a lair where the dragon's said to have lived. It's the river. And right at the foot, I should have showed you when we crossed the church, but right at the entrance to the church is what's said to be dragon bones. But it's actually a whale bone from when that was discovered in Poland, from when it was ocean. A rhinoceros head and another animal, but they thought it was the dragon. Climbed up that bell tower this morning. Not this, the other day, not this one. Ran here this one. Down the hill again. Careful. We came from all the way up there, and now we're gonna go run through the city and out of the old town, actually. So you get to see some of Poland that's not, you know, part of the historical section, and then into the Jewish quarter, which is. So it's the cable car. People going to work. These are everywhere. You can see everybody driving them. Okay, we're now entering the Jewish quarter. Up here is the Jewish, a little bit of a Jewish marketplace and square. It's pretty cool. This town can party. You should see the amount of cafes, people out drinking at 11. It's crazy. Well, looks like stalls are getting ready to open already. It's only 8 o'clock. Yeah, that bell at the church before wasn't 8, it was like 7:30. There's like tons of synagogues here. This wall is pretty old. Behind it is a cemetery. This is a lovely area. Out here is where it's actually where I ate yesterday, I think. Yep. I ate in that corner restaurant where the Jewish music was playing. I think I sent a video. There's a wall.
Turn right.
Commemorating people. And now, do a little bit more of Poland over the river, which curls, so it's like completely the other side of the city, but it's the same river we saw before. And it's a Schindler's factory. It's so cool, guys. Stop for that. There you go. Uh-oh.
Turn left.
I need to take a break. Oh, whoa. Okay. And now, I'll probably be exiting the Jewish Quarter. I'll get back to you in a bit. I guess this used to be a train station. That kind of tells you we're out of the Jewish Center. The Jewish Center is divided by a line down there, and now this is the Catholic kind of section of this section.
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
Okay, sounds good. All right, we're at the bridge. Here we go. It's beautiful. Poland's awesome. Look at that, sculptures here. Schindler's factory is all the way over there. I've got directions going because I didn't go this way ever, so I never saw this. I usually go over that bridge and then cut over to Schindler's when I want. Locks. I don't know what that's symbolic for. Here we go. It's not the old section, nothing. It's just a regular part of Poland. It came from over there.
Turn right.
Okay, here we are. That white building right there. That building was Schindler's factory. This is where he saved 1,100 Jewish people from extermination. Oh shit.
That's it. And over there, the small ones too are on his grounds. That was his factory. Hope you like this tour. This is a hard run. I think I'm just gonna stick to this 4 miles I just did and take an Uber back. Thanks for joining me. I just got dropped off from the cab right now. And this is nothing. This is like so early. And just an addendum to this morning's running, I figured I'd actually show you what the town square looks like later on in the afternoon. Just a celebration of life here in Krakow. Everybody's hanging out, having a grand old time. Tons of kids. Bands playing over here, and it gets crowded. More crowded over here. Whoa! Merchants. Bands playing over here. Sometimes there's like 3 different bands playing in different sections of the get some ice cream now, head over to the train station to take the overnight train to Vienna. Vienna next stop. Ran into a couple of people from Vienna that were visiting Krakow, and they said it's open and great and everyone's having a blast. Can't wait. I'm gonna miss Krakow.